Welcome to Virgin Galactic Fridays. Well, this is the chart of Virgin Galactic, the space stock. And I'm pretty convinced long term we will see an outbreak that is very, very strong. And therefore, I welcome you to another episode of Virgin Galactic Fridays. So after you smashed that like button and absolutely internet dust, then I will tell you exactly what we will discuss in this vlog. So first, we will talk about space stock performance of the last week. And obviously I will tell you why I think the best case for me personally would be a $14 stock. Now the second topic that we will discuss will be the stock chart. We will analyze if there is any momentum that you should be aware of, and then obviously we will talk about the Q2 earnings. The Q2 earnings was very, very interesting. Then we will move to the brand new timeline. We know now how everything looks like and what we can expect over the next couple of months. I will give you a full outline of the brand new timeline, and finally we will talk about the common stock offering and also therefore the dilution, so everything that you need to know to be invested into space. Okay, so the space stock is currently falling, guys, and as you can see, since the Q2, the stock is actually really falling, and meanwhile we are already lost about 20%. Okay, 20% for such a young company, growth stock. This volatility is totally normal, guys. Okay, small big news, no, that doesn't make sense. Small good news or big good news, or small negative news or big negative news, that really can affect the stock in either direction, and therefore you need to live with it. And now I will tell you something, and I know there will be some people out there, they will say what the hell he is talking about. So in my personal opinion, I would love when the stock goes back to 14, and I would buy so much of space stock, because the company is further, we have some further news, we have a timeline that we discuss later on in this vlog. So as you can see, the company is moving forward, and if it goes back to a period of time where the stock was much cheaper, that would be fantastic. I usually buy stocks once a month, when I have more and more cash, and then I am going out there and just buy every month a couple of stocks, and Virgin Galactic would be one of them definitely this month, and I would love to purchase them at 14. Now I know there is people, they will grill me in the comments, but I will tell you, I'm non-grillable. Alright, let's have a look into the stock chart. As every week we are having a look into the chart of Virgin Galactic, and as you can see, we bounced off one resistant, or it developed with it the resistant line here. I will show it to you right now, and it seems to be now around 26-ish. Okay, it's 26-ish. We have now a kind of resistant line here. We are now, the next one that is currently in the chart is about the 20 levels. And here, in this channel that was created between 20 and 25, we are currently exiting, and will be very, very happy, guys, if we can go to this resistance. Okay, so this will be now very important to see how the stock can develop. There's little of resistance that can help, maybe somewhere here. As you can see, this might help 17, but then we could see the 14 again, which would be fantastic, guys. I would be so happy if we can pick up this stock at 14 again. All right, so this will be very, very interesting to see how the stock chart goes through this resistance here, and then, you know, we have a big one obviously here, but I doubt very, very significantly that we can go further to the 10 levels, but you never know, right? I mean, with a bad market, with bad news, anything can happen, and that's why I always say think about long term, because long term the stock will probably be much, much higher. Short term nobody can expect, and therefore, you know, all people that are, for example, in my membership group as well, if you want to join one of the best memberships here out on YouTube, then check out and click the join button below all my videos, and then you can get access to the most exciting group where we have a Discord or even one-on-one with me, right? And when people are asking me, hey, should I get call options on Virgin Galactic, I always say it's a very hard thing to predict. You know, you never know which kind of news comes out, and it can really screw up your options. People who bought maybe options towards the end of the year are now not sure anymore, and you can lose a lot of money, and you might not find people to buy your options. So it's not that easy to navigate and to not only say which stock goes in which direction, up or down, but also which price it needs to hit, and also in which time frame. So as you can see, there's so much features that, you know, you have to predict, right? If you're just buying the stock, you just need to predict if it's going up or down, and this stock with such a potential can go up quite significantly, and you don't have to worry about, you know, when, but you just know why. Okay, and therefore I think this is quite interesting to see here those levels. I would love to see those levels. I don't know if we can go down that road, but now you can see in which levels we could trade in which channels. We exited this channel here, and now are somewhere between 20 and 17, and then we can even go for the 214, 15. This will be very exciting and discounted times for Virgin Galactic. The full Q2 earnings you can find on this vlog. I made a whole vlog about very detailed, or in shocking detailed, how you would see a clickbait title out there on YouTube. Very discussed what I think and what mistake they actually make in the Q2. So if you're interested into that, make sure to check out this vlog. Other than that, let's talk about the highlights of the Q2. So first of all, they doubled their small step initiative from 400 to 700 reservation, which is absolutely crazy, because half of the quarter it was even without any marketing or advertising. So this is very fantastic. Then we have a timeline that we will discuss in this vlog. And then obviously we saw that we are getting more funds to create even bigger things. And I think that $460 million has much to do with their new project that they are already working right away. The Mach 3 aircraft that I also discussed in this vlog. So make sure to check out these vlogs if you want to have a more detailed view on it. But all in all, I think it was a fantastic quarter, unless, you know, the communication could be improved. But, you know, it's a young company. You know, there's also negative things that you need to, an investor, to say about your company, or to be able to be said about your darling. So never be too much bullish onto a stock. You know, you have to always understand why things could be bearish, and then dive into that and go in every single rabbit hole that you can find there to make sure that you don't miss any significant things. But fundamentally, nothing changed, and we are on the fast track on the first flight for the first space tourist out there, with the unbelievable experience of Virgin Galactic. Now we have a brand new timeline, guys. This is what we waited for, isn't it? Right? I mean, We begged for it to know a date, and Space Management was a little bit cautious to give us any dates, but now we have a more concrete outline after the Q2 earnings, and I believe this is very important for us. So let's start with the first milestone. The first milestone is, I would count it as the final powered test, because this will be a 2-pilot test without any passengers, and therefore this will happen in fall. So September or November this will happen. Then we have the full rehearsal. I call it the full rehearsal because we will have customers or fake customers on board. We will have the full cabin. We have the 2 pilots. So everything that will be exactly one-to-one to the experience that the customers will have on a Virgin Galactic flight. And therefore I believe this is very important, because obviously they will make a full video about it. They will, vlog it, and they will basically, make a full presentation and really give those new clients an anticipation how and why they should pay so much for a space ticket. And I'm super curious and I'm super excited, because if this goes and hits the media, then we can definitely see a more and more traction into the stock as well. And therefore I believe this is very important. I expect this to happen after the powered flight test, so somewhere around December, January, and then finally the very first customer on Virgin Galactic. I mean, the first billionaire, Richard Branson, is going into space somewhere around February, March. And until then, we will definitely have a full review of the experience, and he will just make a huge announcement and huge PR, huge marketing for Virgin Galactic to win new customers like him, billionaires, people that are having the financial profile to fit and go into space and have this unbelievable, breathtaking, mind-blowing experience with, the space airline #1, Virgin Galactic. I'm so excited. I hope you too. Okay, it seems that everybody losing it because Virgin Galactic is, raising some funds because they are a public company. Yes, this is actually what public companies are able to do when they are public. They can raise money on the stock market, okay? So, and as earlier the business is, as more as they can raise, it better, right? I mean, if you have a good cash on the balance sheet, that's a pretty significant, nice thing, because you can work with it, you can develop the next product, and exactly this is what they are doing. They are issuing 23,600,000 shares for the price of $19.5. This was announced yesterday, and therefore we know now that they want to raise 460 million. So this maybe will somehow impact, or at least yesterday impacted the stock price a little bit of pressure over there. However, the long-term vision is there that they can use this money to create for us shareholders more value, and this is something that we want to have. And therefore I believe with such a young stage and so many things to build and products to develop, that's absolutely fantastic that they can raise this money, and this will help us to sleep better in the end of the day, right? I mean, you want to have a company that already thinking about the next products and about the next products, always innovate themselves, right? They don't want to stand still, because then at one point someone else will innovate you, and this is the last thing that you want to have as shareholder. So stay and think the long term, and you will be a very happy shareholder.